Did they really get that orange guy out of here? What's up, everybody out there in social media land? I'm your man, Dick John Sand, and we are back with another episode of DRN, aka Durag News. I'm a hustler, baby. I just want you to know it's not where I've been, but where I'm about to go. So let's start the show. But before we like the show, please like, share, and subscribe. All this good news, we're bringing it for you, and we're here. Things are growing. And, you don't want to hop on the bandwagon when shit is lit. You know what I mean? It's the real ones that know first. So, please share, like, and subscribe. Durag News. We got so much more in store. But let's get into the real stuff. Everybody jump and shout or scream and pout. Trump is definitely out. He didn't even make it to this last week. They cleaned that ass up. They said we're not having no more shenanigans. And we're just done. We're done with the Trump train. They couldn't even let this man last a week. Now, I watched the impeachment hearing, and it was a very big back and forth with a whole bunch of different opinions on what Democrats and Republicans seen.
President Trump put the domestic terrorists on notice by saying, "Stand back and stand by." He then summoned them to D.C., directed them to march on the Capitol. And then he sat back and watched the insurrection. Some of my colleagues, some of which may well be co-conspirators, in their latest attempt to placate and please this unfit president, suggest that we shouldn't punish Trump for his actions in order to unify the country.
Now, short of declaring war, the power of impeachment is the most solemn and consequential act that Congress can take. To use it in this manner, in the heat of the moment, with no hearings, no due process, many members phoning in their votes after a hastily called debate, exactly 1 week before a new president is to take office, trivializes this power to the point of caricature. The Democrats have won everything in sight: the House, the Senate, and the presidency. In a republic, that calls for magnanimity by the victors. Only in a banana republic does it call for vengeance.
In chief, those who incited an attack on the People's House do not get to talk about healing and unity. They have torn this country apart. They have stoked the fire and then handed the gasoline to Donald Trump. Dr. King once said, "True peace is not merely the absence of tension. It is in the presence of justice." Today, we must embody those words. And we must understand that peace must be centered in truth and action.
Democrats have spent all this time endorsing and enabling violent riots that left billions in property damage and 47 dead across the United States. Democrats are on record supporting violence when it serves their cause, in their own words, on social media, on interviews, and on fundraising platforms. Act Blue.
Donald Trump is a living, breathing, impeachable offense. It is what it is. The violent attack on the U.S. Capitol was an act of insurrection incited by Donald Trump. He is a clear and present danger to the health, safety, and well-being of the American people, and that is why this impeachment is necessary on the House floor for a second time with a bipartisan majority.
Politics and the fact that they want to cancel the president. The president who cut taxes, the president who reduced regulations, the president prior to COVID had the greatest economy, lowest unemployment in 50 years, the president who got us out of the Iran deal, put the embassy in Jerusalem, brought hostages home from North Korea, put 3 great justices on the Supreme Court, gave us a new NAFTA agreement, the Abraham Accords, the COVID vaccine, and who built the wall.
Now, I'm not going to lie, I kind of wanted to see Trump in his last week because I knew it would have been quite a show and definitely a historic moment. But then again, this one is too. This guy did not even make it to this last week. They did everything in their power, from even social media, to canceling this man. Now, I'm not a pro-Trumper, and I'm damn sure not a pro-Joe Biden. I'm a pro-black people need to figure out how to get their ass off the plantation. Iden. Something like that. They got Trump out of there, but I don't think this is really going to help the situation. I feel like this is going to just agitate everybody else who are pro-Trump and really just kind of stir the pot. But if somebody is really pushing the buttons, wouldn't it be good to have so much more confusion in America? So if whoever really wants you to be looking one way can kind of sneak through the back while we're all just focusing on getting Trump out of here and making America great for what I want it to be. America is very different for a whole bunch of different people. So making America great again is very dumb, because America has been great to you, may have been great to them, and may have been great to many other people. But what about America, who has never really wrote the wrongs of the people who built it, or never really wrote the wrongs to people who were here first, or never really wrote the rights to people who come here looking for freedom but treated like shit? America, you and your beautiful ways.
Do you realize how far it is? Do you realize you ordered from Colmac and you're in Smithtown?
That's a 15-20-minute drive.
It's not. You need to try to drive it. I just drove it. It's 40 minutes. It's 12 and a half miles. So I don't think you realize how far it is.
So why did you accept the pickup if you think it's that far?
They don't let us know how far. So I think you need to adjust your tip to make it right.
How much is the tip?
You gave an $8 tip.
What the hell are you looking for? I gave an $8.
Okay, I'm going to bring the food back. Okay.
Okay. Is she fucking kidding?
We spoke about that lotion in the last portion we did.
Mm-hmm.
And
it's here now.
It's here.
It's here.
Like
we should have had it.
Like
and
magic.
I was going to say we should have had the lotion.
Like magic.
We have the lotion.
Like magic. I'm a magician. You can call me a magician.
You know, my hand, let me get a little, I'm a little dry. I'm a little dry.
It's that lemon.
It doesn't hurt.
I'm gonna put some on
lemon lust.
I just love that lemon lust.
Lemon lust lotion.
Yeah. I've been getting a great response.
I wish I could smell what I smell, because that smelly smell smells so smelly, but smelly in a good way.
That smelly smell that smells.
Smelly. If you don't know what that's from, then that's not for you.
Yeah, if you don't know what that's from, you ain't a real one. All my real ones know what that's from.
I'm not even going to have to say what that's from.
My smelly smell that smells
so smelly.
I want to make it TV.
You know, I'm always going to say we are chess pieces on a board of America, and damn, what play had just been played. They got the king. Did they get the king? They may have got the king, right? But just beware, because you know those pro-Trump gang probably not going to just go down without a fight. Trump got impeached. Which brings me to my next point. Do these social media accounts have the right to ban you for hate speech or just galvanizing some crazy ideas? Here's some folks that commented.
100% private companies can put in place any restrictions they want and need, especially ones that endanger the lives of others like our current lame dog.
So do I believe Twitter did the right thing by suspending Donald Trump? I definitely believe so. I mean, it's a topic that many will agree to disagree, and people might say that it is violating his freedom of speech, but I don't believe so. I think he has said enough, done enough that to hurt the community and to hurt the country, that I think Twitter took a bit long to do it. I mean, if it was any of us, if we said anything that he has said on Twitter, our accounts would have been blocked way, like years ago. So it was about time. And did it violate his freedom of speech? No, not at all. He has said enough, and like I said, done enough, that it was about time.
Hell yeah, especially when plotting a coup and inciting a riot.
It's the slippery slope for me. I get it, it does make sense that they would get Trump off these social media accounts. He's just kind of doing too much and messing with the guidelines. But don't you mess with the guidelines sometimes? I know I've had YouTube videos deleted, certain Instagram videos deleted, and mainly just to start a conversation about things that are actually real. I don't like the fact that these social media accounts really just want to stick to one side of the conversation. It's never really free for dialogue. So all I'm saying is, let's make it fair for the people who want to speak freely and respectfully, of course. Have an open dialogue with everything, from COVID to even nudity. Because my thing is, I see ass and titties on these websites like nothing. But you can't question why you're wearing a mask. Shit like that just don't really make sense to me. It doesn't. Please answer me that. Why? We have ass and titties on a regular. But if somebody questions why they want to wear a mask, they can get canceled. They can get silenced. They can get shadow banned. I don't get it. We're going to go more in depth with this story next week with our boy High Percentage. But I must bring up James Harden is coming to Brooklyn. James Harden is going to be a Net. Now, for me personally, I'm kind of excited, kind of nervous. I'm still a LeBron fan, and they definitely look like a shoo-in for the NBA Finals. I actually had a conversation with High Percentage, and he said this is just looking like an all-star team, which it is. But for me, I can't hate at all because LeBron did this a few times, and this is kind of the way the NBA is really being molded. Let's just get the best players and make the best deals, and let's see what happens. All right, y'all, it's time for Durags Hip Hop. Yo, Kaous, what's good? What's on your mind, homie?
First and foremost, Happy New Year. I know y'all ain't seen me since the New Year's popped off, but hey, I'm doing good. I hope y'all are doing good. I'm trying to make this a productive year, and let's do it, man. Let's ride out. Durags Hip Hop. Shout out our Long Island artist this week, the boy Controversy. That song Mission, go check it out on YouTube, all platforms. You know what I mean? That shit is fire. I'm on a mission, baby. You know what I mean?
Just a chicken over bitches in the love. I told my bitches I get with them up. I'm on a mission, baby. Let me get money, then I'ma get with you, baby. Say you love me, then you always be bitching, baby. And that's just the issue, baby. Cause I don't be with it, baby. Play over position, baby. I'm missing money way more than I miss you, baby. These niggas funny, so I'm keeping a pistol, baby. Cause so what the issue, baby. As long as you whipping, baby. I need a up now, I need a plug now. I need my bitches to be in the chicken and know what to do in the duck down. Set it up, I get the job and I wet it up. They say they poppin' and bet it up. I got a job and dead it up. Let's get it poppin', you set it up.
Welcome back. You know what I mean? I ain't talking about Mace. I'm talking about my man Rowdy. Welcome back to the hood, welcome back to the streets, man. We missed you out here. We missed the loyalty. You know what I mean? We had the little rats coming out before you, but it's okay. You out here. Can't wait till Bobby come through, you know what I mean, and do his thing. But listen, first and foremost, I want to say, you a real dude for even coming out and handling situations like you handle it. Talking about situations like you talk. When you came out, you could have been on that same rowdy, you know what I mean, wilding out. You still wilding, you wilding in the good way though. You wilding with the bread, you wilding with the chain, we see you out here. But you went through a lot. I know you went through a lot, going through jail, going through the system, all them years behind the bars. It's hard, I know that. But still, you came out with positive energy, throwing food drives. Man, listen, man. You was talking that real talk.
This music, I came home right now, I just gave out $50,000 in cash in the supermarket right here. You think the Shade Room said anything about that? You think Ball Alert anything said anything about that? No. But all he wanna do is talk about this riot ass nigga. We have a fight right now. The Shade Room will say, Roddy, why you here fighting? They'll go crazy with me. They'll wow me up, bad negative. Any nigga thing I do right now, they'll wow me up. So the moment I do some positive shit twice in one day, in 2 days, I just gave out mad toys at Brooklyn Museum. Came out to my hood, gave out 1,000 toys. The next day I came out, gave $50,000 in cash in my pocket. I just came out from jail. I'm not Bill Gates. I'm not rich. I don't have a stupid amount of money. I don't have none of that. I don't have none of that, bro. I don't have all that type of money. Well, I did it out of my heart. You know why? Because I know when I come to my community, I want them to feel like I'm coming through in big cars, jewelry, and all I do is just come through and make them be like, oh man, he just, no. I'm gonna come through and give y'all $50,000 in my pocket, bro, to show y'all, listen, I'm here with y'all. Y'all made it out, but y'all can do the same thing.
You know what? And that got me thinking. Do rappers get good clout for doing positive things? Or do they always have to be negative to be positive? And another thing, I heard that you signed to a label. If I'm not mistaken, Dream Chasers? Is that who you signed to? Well, we see you out here, nigga, getting bread now, okay? And that, you know those ties is linked to? The big boy, you know, the top dog. Jay-Z, I mean, of course you know Dream Chasers and Jay-Z is linked. So you know you all the way linked. So man, yo, congrats. Doing your thing. Please stay positive. Stay off that negative energy. Niggas wanna fight? Man, let them fight the Goonies, man. You know how it go down. We definitely want to give praise up to Dr. Dre. He's hospitalized right now, and they saying he has an aneurysm in his brain. Just get better, man. We hope for the best for you and your family. And yo, praise, man. That's all I can say. And we definitely want to give a RIP to MF Doom. Definitely a rapper that, you know, was underground, and you know, people probably didn't even know he died. I heard he died in October. So man, that was his wishes and he granted them. His family stayed tight. RIP, bro. Hey yo, shout out to the big homie Jay-Z. He doing it big for the community. He's putting a company in place where lower class people could get into the industry of selling marijuana, having their own grow place. You know, like, that's lit. And yo, salute you for that, man. I'm about to listen. I might fuck around and go in there and start my own shit too. How you join up? Let me find out how to join up right now. Alright, this is the end of Durags Hip Hop today. I want y'all to get back to me, respond to the questions I asked earlier. Yeah, let me know, man, what y'all think. This is Durags Hip Hop. I'm Kaous 360, and this is another episode. Smashed.
Yo, on some real shit, Durag News definitely wants to show love and show appreciation for what you're doing, Roddy Rebel, because you definitely don't have to. And rappers definitely don't get as much praise for doing positive and negative. Now, that's a fact. So, with that, kudos to you. You know what I mean? Keep doing what you got to do. Like you said, stay away from that negativity. And we all must stay away from that negativity. And if we all stay from negativity, all we do is walk into positivity. And guess what? You'll walk into like-minded people, and we'll grow and change and build a world that we want to see. Shit like that. Let's continue with the show.
It's a shame the record companies have championed this mindset for years. Hip-hop hasn't been able to shake the negative stigma. You only get radio play if you are talking crazy.
Oh my God, you cannot help yourself.
What?
Like, you lucky you found me, because I would have been left this day.
Oh my God!
Phone Jones, don't pick up the phone. Phone Jones, phone Jones, phone Jones.
I don't know if you know or heard, we got a new film on the way, Phone Jones, Phone Jones, Phone Jones. Get that bad boy in your head, Phone Jones, he won't leave you alone. We have just started a GoFundMe. We would love the support. With that is going to help promote and push the movie and get it to a screen near you sometime real soon. 2021 is looking like it's gonna be our year, so thank you for everybody who helped make and create that movie. And I just can't wait for y'all to see it and much more to come. So please, if you could, support and just wait. Just can't wait. We got more. We got more.
Excuse me? Hi, can I ask you a question? I'm looking for a patient by the name of Bartholomew Jones.
Make sure to check us out weekly on Roku TV and Amazon TV, streaming with Q Vision Network. This is a great company, and we got a lot in store, a lot of content. Make sure you tune in. You know you got Roku. Doesn't everybody? Jay-Z has done it again. Now with this, they may ask you to turn it down, but we're not talking about music. We're talking about that loud, that green, that ganja, that good stuff. The company is called Monogram, and they will be distributing weed. So if you are a weed smoker, a loud smoker, a proud smoker, in-between smoker, hit up Jay-Z. He may got what you need. It is said they got levels to this shit, and they're definitely not going to give you any generic names that we all know already. They're going to give numbers like 80, 99, shit like that. And he said that they got, some good shit. Strong, medium, and weak. So whatever you need for your week, hit up Jay-Z. All right, y'all, that's it for this week. Please share, like, and subscribe to the channel. If you want more, we need the support. Cause we got, yo, I'm telling you, just stick along the ride. It's like you're dating somebody, and you know this person got a lot of potential, and that's just kind of what it is. So if you want to stay along the ride, please subscribe and open your eyes to the future that we see, because damn, it is very bright. And I'm not just talking about these lights around here. I'm talking about the foresight that we've been blessed to be connected to. But in the meantime, keep that Durag energy. Keep pushing on, keep striving, keep loving yourself, keep figuring out how to love yourself even better, and even love the ones around you. Stay away from this divisiveness. Stay away from the bait. That SpongeBob episode told you that. Don't get baited. You know what I mean? You can play around with the bait you want. You think you can jump off, but one day, it may be too late, and you get dried and aired out and then chopped up. But enough of that. I am your guy, Dick Johnson. Did I say keep that Durag energy? You always must keep that Durag energy. And because of that, we walk around with that sizzle. So, until next time, peace out.